So, the person that I interview is a manager at a Mexican seafood restaurant. It is located in Aurora, Illinois, and his name is Arnold Chagoya, and he has been the manager there since the restaurant opened about 2 years ago. Um, One of the questions I asked him was that what were some joys and challenges of management that he has had, and his response was that some joys were meeting new people every day and making new contacts. Also, that by meeting new people has helped them open more doors to other goals that he has had, either personal or at work. Um, and also having customers congratulate him on a great business that he's running, having repetitive customers going back to the restaurant because of the great food that they serve and the service, as well as them taking new people such as family members, friends, etc. Um, he also said that he has had other management positions at retail stores, and it is completely different as to managing a restaurant. But he said that a good manager is always someone who is willing to run the restaurant as if it was their own, someone who loves their job and is proud of it, and a person that can easily communicate with others. Um, he did mention that one of his motivations to be a good manager is to be able to demonstrate that they can be the best Mexican seafood restaurant, not only in the town that the restaurant is located in, but where people come from that is outside of the area. And um, he wants to demonstrate that not only by the food that they serve, but also in the service. Um, I also asked him if he had a personal philosophy of managing people, and I found actually interesting that he did mention that in order to be a good manager, you have to be a leader first. He said that you have to lead by example, and it is not about telling people what to do, but it's about delegating the work among employees so the um, production can be successful. He did say that management also means numbers, which if you have a certain goal that you have to reach per day, per month, or whatever the case may be, you have to do whatever you can in order to reach that certain goal. Um, you have to also, as he mentioned before, run the business as if it was yours and as if you own it. You also have, most importantly, you have to care about your employees and um, your work environment. And he did say that operations do play a big role as a manager. Um, the next thing we talked about was about their training process, and the first thing that he actually does when someone is starting at the restaurant and it's their first day is that he introduces the person to their area and their peers. He also lets them know what is expected of them, what are their duties, um, and shows them around the kitchen and where the supplies are stored. And the last thing that he does is um, He pairs them with someone in their section who is experienced, who has time working there, and who is knowledgeable um, about or in the section, and just has them like shadowing for about a day or two to get them familiarized. Um, Actually, according to him, they do run a background check and thinks it's a very effective way because it is like a 50-50 chance to find ethical people who are actually willing to work efficiently. Um, as to the methods that they use to evaluate his employees, he says that they are ranked according to their customer service. So the next thing I asked him was that when it comes to making decisions, how does he deal with it? And um, he said that upon his team, it is based on strength per individual. So um, he likes he likes people to work hard and effective. Um, so having them master what they are best at will make them more productive, basically. Um, from his point of view in recruiting people, he thinks that internally is more effective, and if if they are looking for management position due to already knowing their work ethic and knowing how they work and knowing that they will get the job done. Um, Lastly, I asked him if he has ever had an issue with an employee or customer and how he handled it. He said that he once had a client that was not content with the service that he or she was getting, um, and he had to step in, obviously, as a manager. And first of all, he apologized and took care of them personally. As to the server, he sat with him or her and asked him why was his attitude the way it was, if there was any problem. Um, so I also asked him if he had some words to inspire a manager, and he said that basically just be patient with your employees and to treat them as um, they wish they would wish to be treated. And basically, that's it. That concludes my food service management presentation. And thank you for watching. And have a good night. Thank you.